What is up, world? It is your dog Nor back at you again with another clout-tastic video. First of all, before we even get started, I do want to say, yes, I am wearing a Motion logo. You can't really see it because of all my luscious fur, but yes, the clout is there. It is real, so I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there before we even get started. So today I'm doing something that I've never done before. I am doing like a how-to video on how to buy Supreme. As some of you guys probably know, the Supreme Oreo collab is releasing tomorrow. Everybody is going crazy about these fucking Oreos, so I know there's a lot of people who have never bought Supreme before who have a lot of questions about how exactly to buy Supreme, so that's what this video is for, like a general how-to guide for any of my new people who have been interested in learning how to buy Supreme but have never actually participated in any drops. This video is for you guys. I've been wanting to do this for a while now, so we're just gonna get right into it. I do have a whole bunch of tips to give you guys, so let's just get started, and hopefully this guide will be able to help you secure those Supreme Oreos tomorrow on drop day, or whatever Supreme item you're going for. Maybe it'll help you get a box logo. Who knows? But anyway, here is how to cop Supreme. So the very first thing you need to know is that there are two Supreme seasons every year. They have the spring-summer season, and they have the fall-winter season. There's normally a 1 to 2 month gap in between these seasons, so hype beasts can pay off a little bit of their credit card debt before they go even further to debt the next season. Drops happen on Thursday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central Time, and 8 a.m. Pacific Time at supremenewyork.com. And we're going to be going to that website in just a minute because I have some more things to talk about with that. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how to rob people outside the Supreme store and not get caught doing it. First thing you're going to need is a Supreme ski mask. Oh wait, that's not how we're doing? Oh. Okay, I guess that's not how we're doing it. So the very first thing you're going to want to do when you're trying to cop Supreme is you definitely want to follow Drops by Jay right off the bat. They're like the secret, anonymous, 4chan Supreme hacker that gets all the intel and like exclusive info on every drop. This dude holds the keys to James Jebbia's chastity cage. I am telling you, this is a fact. Drops by Jay always has the first look at drop lists, always gets exclusive photos of leaked items, is always the first person to announce retail prices. Basically everything you need to know about any upcoming drop, Drops by Jay is going to have the information before anybody else. So if you want to know ahead of time what's going to be dropping, Drops by Jay, 100%. The next thing you want to do is download the Supreme Community app onto your phone. This app gives you a more organized look at all the weekly drop lists. It has an upvote and downvote system so users can basically determine what items are going to be hyped before the drop, so you know what items probably going to sell out first and what items are probably going to be sitting. Let's take a look at this week's drop list. As we can see, of course, the Oreos are the #1 most upvoted item, with over 10,000 upvotes. Holy shit, hardly any downvotes. And you don't even have to be logged into anything to participate in the voting, so we're gonna upvote that. And yeah, I'm not even logged into anything right now. That's pretty convenient. And here is the rest of the drop list, so you can kind of get an idea of what's going to be hyped and what's not going to be, judging by the upvotes and downvotes. As you get farther down the list, you can see the downvotes start to get a little bit bigger, and I do not know why this is so heavily downvoted. I love this jersey. God damn, these colorways are so sick. We're gonna upvote that. The Timberland collab week, the most downvoted item is the Timberlands. That is hilarious to me. So yeah, this is Supreme Community. They have a more in-depth look at the weekly drop lists after Drops by Jay posts them. Some more convenient things about Supreme Community are they give you the sellout times for how quickly items sell out. So for my US boys, when you wake up in the morning, you can take a look at the sellout times for what happened in Europe during their drop, because the Europe drop happens about 8 hours before the US drop does. So we get their sellout times, and that helps us determine how quickly things go. So that is absolutely a great tool to use. And one more good thing about Supreme Community is you can turn on restock notifications. Something a lot of people don't know about Supreme is they frequently restock items. Some people think that once something sells out from a drop, like for the first time, people think that's it. But that is absolutely not the case. Things restock on Supreme constantly. Box logos restock, North Face collabs restock, the Nike Air Force Ones restocked. The Supreme Oreos are probably going to restock. You can turn on restock notifications, so every time any item gets restocked, you will get a notification so you can go to the website and try to get your hands on one of those restocks. But the thing about that is, restocks sell out very, very quickly. So if you see something you want got a restock, you better jump on that, because people will use their bots and like just have them set up all day like they're an FBI man looking through your phone with nothing better to do. They will just sit at their computers with their bots open and just wait for that item to restock so they can snipe it. So absolutely be as quick as you can if you're going for restocks, but turning on restock notifications is absolutely a great tool if you are serious about trying to cop Supreme. The next thing I want to talk about is card declines. Supreme randomly cock blocks people all the time, and they will decline your card when you try to check out for no reason whatsoever other than they don't want you to be happy in life and they just don't want you to succeed, basically. You can have a bajillion million dollars in your account and Supreme will still decline your card just because being born onto this bitch of an earth was not enough of an L for your sorry ass. But seriously, Supreme do be card declining though. I think this is a way for them to combat all the bots that people use on the site. So if you use an autofill like Google Chrome has, and then you click the checkout button too quickly, you may get card declined. So just be wary about that. Card declines do happen, and it's not because of an issue with your bank. So if you get a card decline, don't freak out and like call your bank like, "Oh my god, what happened? Why did my card get declined? Did somebody use my card? Will you suck my dick if I'm wearing Supreme boxers? No?" But if you do get card declined, do not worry, because I have some tips for you. If you do get card declined, just try using another card for your purchase. And if that card gets declined, try using another one. And if that card gets declined, holler at your mom and tell her I told you it was okay for you to use her credit card. And if that one gets declined, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, you're kind of fucked at that point. But yeah, if every single card you try gets declined, then your best bet is to just throw in the towel and try again next week. Supreme may change their mind and let you cop next Thursday instead. The next thing I'm going to talk about is how to order the same item twice. Sometimes Supreme will release items like the Oreos where you will have the option to buy multiples of that item. They've released a few things in the past like the Post-it flags and the Ludens, among other items that they release every season like the socks and the Hanes tagless tees. You can buy multiples of these items, but it is very rare for them to do this. Whenever it happens, I try to max out my cart with as many as they'll possibly let me grab. Like, I got as many Ludens as I could get, I got as many Post-it flags as I could get. In fact, hang on. You guys, I got so many Post-it flags. Like, I don't know what to do with these. Like, so I maxed out my cart when they released the Post-it flags, and I don't know why the fuck I got these. This is so ridiculous. What am I gonna do with these? But yeah, I always try to max out my cart. That way I have enough of that item for everything I want to do with it. Like, I'll keep one of those items for personal use, I'll use one of them for display purposes, and I'll resell whatever I don't feel like keeping. However, the Supreme website has a panic attack and starts to spaz out whenever you try to order more than one of any item, but there is a way to work around this. First, let me throw something into my cart and just go to the checkout, like this ugly ass fucking Supreme Scott shot whatever, I don't know what the fuck it is, this fringe suede coat. We're gonna throw that size small right into the cart, and we're gonna click on checkout now. Okay, so this is the Supreme checkout screen. This is where the magic happens. Just kidding, this is where you go broke. This is not where the magic happens. This is the opposite of where the magic happens. This is where the magic goes to die. Step 1 is you need a second credit or debit card. If you are going to try to buy the same item using the same card that you used on your first order, don't even bother. You're gonna have a bad time. It's not gonna work out for you. You may as well, in fact, just stop buying Supreme, because I'm personally laughing at you for being so stupid, and there's no point in continuing your career as a hype beast. Step 2 is you're gonna need to use a different variation of your name. Say, for example, Nick Wild. We're gonna change that to Nicholas Wild. I actually do not know if this helps, but I like to do it anyway just because as many things as I can change on this form, I like to try to change just to increase my chances of being able to cop the same item. Step number 3 is you're going to want to use a different email address. This is very important. So instead of Yif Daddy, we're gonna go with furry o porn. Yeah, let's do that. furryoporn@aol.com. Actually, no, we may even want to change it up even more and go with a different fucking email altogether. Step number 4 is you're going to want to change your phone number. What I normally do is I just change the last digit, so instead of 0, we're going to change that to a 1. And there we have our new phone number. The next thing you want to do is you want to change any abbreviations in your address. So right here, we're at 420 Furry Street. We're going to change that to ST instead of having street completely spelled out, just to change it up so it kind of tricks their systems a little bit. And the final thing that you want to do is if you live in a city that has any sort of abbreviation like I do, then you just want to either unabbreviate it or abbreviate it, depending on what you did in your first order. So for this, I would change it from the abbreviated version of St. Louis to the spelled out version of St. Louis. And that is basically it for how you're able to get the same item twice. Sometimes I'll try to order the same item twice and I'll get a card decline on the second order and I won't get card declined on the first. I don't know. Supreme is really wonky with how their website works sometimes, but this is the latest method that I've actually known to work. So if you follow these steps, your chances of being able to secure multiples of the same item will go up 69%. I'm not going to talk about bots in this video because bots are for bitches. I am just kidding. I would absolutely use a bot if I could afford a good one, but the good ones are like $1,000 and you have to pay for them every season, and your boy does not have it like that. Like, I know a lot of people probably think I do, but I do not whatsoever. Do not waste your money on Force Cop. Do not waste your money on Swift Soul. Don't use F3 or Feather or whatever people call it. Especially do not use any of those for hype drops. You are not going to be copping any hype items with any of those little $20 bots. Like, if you think you're going to be copping a box logo with Force Cop, I am so sorry, but you have another thing coming. And the last thing I want to address is, even though I'm giving all these tips, I do just want to say that drops are different every single Thursday. Like, sometimes the website crashes, sometimes the website runs smoothly, like, it changes every single week, so you never really know what to expect. Like, honestly, the website's probably going to crash for the Oreos. It just might happen. Sometimes drops are late, sometimes they load in at like 11:02. It's honestly kind of unpredictable. Drops are just really crazy because Supreme's website is so fucked up. If you can't get through on the website, by the way, definitely go for the Supreme app on your phone. You'll almost always be able to get through one of the two, unless it's like box logo week, in which case, good luck. But yeah, you guys, I think that's all I have to talk about in this video. So if you enjoyed or if you got anything out of this, make sure you smash that subscribe button, and you freaking do not card decline the like button. Card approve the like button. Card decline the dislike button. I really hope this video helps a bunch of you guys. I hope you guys can get whatever drops you're going for, whether it be the Supreme Oreos releasing tomorrow or anything in the future. Hopefully this is a handy little guide for you guys that are interested in learning how to become a full-fledged hype beast douchebag. You can follow me at NorfDog on Twitter. You can follow me at NorfDog on Insta with a DAWG. You can cop merch at dropsbynorf.bigcartel.com. Thank you to Sora for the music. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace the fuck out.